Hi, I'm John Cronin and welcome to my monologue, as well as presenting shows at Matt Stevens, which you can view on my YouTube channel. Please, if you like our content, share it with your friends, etc. and most importantly, subscribe and you'll get notifications whenever we download content. I'll also occasionally be presenting my own show where I'll be giving my views or rants as a monologue. Nothing is off limits, which can also follow my YouTube channel. Now on with the show. An issue I'd just like to comment on is my very tolerant MP from Southwark and Bermondsey, Neil Coyle. And as you haven't heard, he has been suspended or banned from the Westminster Bar for allegedly abusive and bullying behaviour towards a Labour aide and fat-shaming a Tory MP. If that wasn't enough, he's accused of derogatory racist comments concerning the Chinese to a journalist in the Commons Bar. Believe me, this is the first time he's been in trouble, where he allegedly labelled a quarter of his constituents who voted for Brexit white fat racists in a tweet. May I just say this, if your way of handling someone who has a different opinion to you is not by debating them, by belittling them and using abusive language, maybe you're not cut out to be an MP. You certainly seem to have some issues, whether they are anger management, drink related, I don't know. But that is certainly not the behaviour I expect from an MP. You're supposed to represent your constituents, whether they voted for you or not. How do you expect a constituent to visit your surgery if you label them as white fat racist just for putting an X in a box? That wasn't the same as yours in a referendum. You've alienated a quarter of your constituents. You also seem to have a problem with people who are overweight. So let's add them to the people you've alienated. The Chinese community, same thing. By the way, have a long look in the mirror sometime. You, believe it or not, are not so perfect yourself. People in glass houses. Even your own party has condemned your behaviour and actions by suspending the whip. You have brought shame on the people of Southwark and Bermondsey and urge you for once to do the decent thing and offer your resignation. The people of Southwark and Bermondsey certainly deserve better than this, and that's someone who loves the area and generally cares about and will consider it a great honour and privilege to represent all the people and opportunity. Before I sign off, just to let you know, I'll be running in the upcoming local elections in Southwark. At the moment, I'll either be running in the Old Kent Road ward or South Bermondsey ward. As it stands, I'm the only candidate running for reform in Southwark. So basically, it'd be like a one-man crusade, if you like, or like an independent candidate. I will certainly be putting the people's interests and views first, of their being ignored for so long. And I will never lose focus of the people who I will serve when it comes to issues like developments. The top priority and will and should be building safety and residents' concerns, which have been ignored by the current council. I want to see greater transparency within the council. The council are there to serve you, not their interests. You should have a greater understanding of what your council tax money is being spent on. After all, is your hard-earned money. There's a housing crisis in Southwark and there are a huge number of empty council houses which should be investigated and the properties filled quickly. This seems to be ignored by the current council, which seems for the last 5 years. I also want to look to eradicate the golden goodbye culture, which is in the current council. If as a councillor you have found to have broken the code of conduct, i.e. trolling on social media on a bogus account to benefit your agenda, any other profession you face disciplinary procedures and probably sacked. Instead, with this council, you get a payment which comes from your council tax money. I'll call this abuse of funds. No other council has this abuse of power and you have no say in it as it stands. By the way, if you want to help or support my campaign in the coming months, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can direct message me on my Twitter account, John Cronin RUK, all one word. Or if you have any questions for me, it really will be appreciated. That's it. Thank you for watching and listening to the end. Please like, share, comment, and most of all, if you like the content, subscribe. Bye for now, and see you hopefully next time.